Hi, my name is Zachary Matar, and I am the co-founder and a software developer for Dropil. And I'm going to be talking about the Dex Bot and how it works with our Dex platform. And so I'm going to show you this little graph we have right here that basically shows the basic functions of Dex. So Dex makes decisions based on the mode you select, which is safe, moderate, and aggressive for your portfolio. And based on the mode, it will look at the market type, whether it's bull, bear, or stagnant, and with other common indicators, decide whether it should long only, long and short, or just short only. So as you can see here, the market type indicators, let's say it longs only, and that's on 5 different exchanges and 5 different coins. And so what that means is we're going to diversify the exchanges and coins Dex runs on. And what this means is a bot doesn't work all the time. However, our bot works most of the time. And what that means is it has months where it's very, very profitable on one coin, where another coin will still be profitable, but just not as profitable as, you know, let's say Ripple did on a period where Bitcoin did. And that's why we're running Dex on different coins. And if, let's say, a coin lost 1 month or did terrible and there were no profits, the other coin had massive gains. And that's why we run Dex on different coins and different exchanges. So enough about that. I'm going to go ahead and start the backtesting tool and get some backtesting in there. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by running Ethereum, and let's choose a month. Let's do November, and we're going to do the entire month of November for Ethereum, and we're going to run it on moderate. So let's run that test. I'm going to go ahead and close this graph. And the cool thing about Dex and what we've done with it is we've pulled every single trade, and it's running on, we've pulled every single trade from Bitfinex. So Dex is running, it's real-time running, and it runs through the data trade by trade as if it were live time, and it doesn't know the future. So, you know, it's running through and sifting through millions of rows of data. And as you can see here, I mean, the BTC data, it's a lot of rows. I mean, it's 23 million rows, and that's all of from January 21st. We've got all the data from just, you know, back to June, basically June 1st, and you can see every single trade has been pulled. So lots of data. So we'll just give this a minute while it loads, and then I'll show you the graph and how the bot did on Ethereum in November. And there we go. So it's loaded, and we're going to check out the trades it made. So here's the exact graph of the trades for Bitfinex. And I'm going to pull up the trades. So here we have the detailed trade report, and it actually tells you the buy price and the sell price and the profit loss. So as you can see, it did $32,000 in profit, pretty good. It made 10 positive trades, 5 negative trades of negative 4,000, almost negative $5,000, but it made $37,000 of profit. And we have the trades broken down right here. You can see the buy price, the sell price, and if we look at the profit loss, you know, lost $600, lost $900, lost $1,400. So it loses. The bot loses, and that's normal. It's not possible to win all the time. It can't happen. But what we want is we want to win most of the time. And we also diversify Dex, which means it's going to win. You know, if it loses on some dates, it's going to win on some dates on other coins, but overall it wins, and that's the goal. And so let's go ahead and close this out. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compare perfectly. So let's see, what was this? It's November. So we're gonna grab the November data for Ethereum. And I want to show you the Bitfinex data that's on Ethereum. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So let's grab, one moment, I'm grabbing the data for Ethereum. And let's go to November. And we're going to compare how it did. Or not how compare how it did, compare the graphs. And as you can see, this is the exact trades it made. And let's go a little bit like that, because that's exactly what it did. And you can see it right there. So as you can see, our data is exactly pulled from Bitfinex. So I just wanted to prove that the data is real, and it's pulled strictly from Bitfinex. So I'm gonna go ahead and run some other tests. And so we're gonna do, let's do Litecoin, and let's run Litecoin on December. Let's run it on safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead while this loads. And here we have the graph popping up, and I want to talk about something we've included on in our backtesting data. Actually, we calculate the fees that exchanges have, which is the 0.2% fee. So anything you see is actually, and calculates the fees in this backtesting. And we're also doing heavy backtesting, which means we have every single trade in our database. A lot of other bots don't have heavy backtesting. They have light backtesting, where they take certain prices and they put it in this database, and it's not that much data, so it's not that accurate, but they think it's accurate enough to come up with strategies where we have heavy data. We have every single trade recorded per second. If 10 trades happen in 5 seconds, we have that. And we calculate the price, or we calculate the fees as well. And so let's go ahead and open this up. So this, wow, this did really good. LTC Safe in December did really good. It made $263,000 of profit with an ending balance of $363,000. So I mean, it did 263% that month. That's pretty good. Whoa, biggest win, 195%. Awesome. Biggest loss, minus 5%. Really good. So you could see the buy and trades. It didn't trade that much, which is fine because this is the safe algorithm. This doesn't trade that much. Safe does not trade. It makes smart, intelligent trades to guarantee profit. Also, Litecoin had some massive movement up in an uptrend for Litecoin. So like, it bought right here and it held the entire way, and that's what it's programmed to do. Buy the dips and sell the top. So I mean, it did that, which is magnificent. And so we're gonna go ahead and close this, and we're gonna run some more dates, test some more data. And so let's go ahead and let's test some more recent data. We're gonna do Bitcoin. Let's test Bitcoin, and we only have until the 21st. So let's go ahead and do aggressive this time. And I'm gonna reset that, and I'm gonna run Bitcoin, and we only have till the 21st, which is recent data. So I'm gonna go ahead and run that, and we'll just give it a minute. And here we have the graph loading up, and this bot was developed in .NET, .NET framework. So I just wanted to point that out there. It was developed in Visual Studio, and that's why we have this ugly chart. It's a Visual Studio chart, form chart. But let's see how it did. So, okay, not bad. $58,000, 158,000. It did not trade a lot, but it doesn't matter. It profited. It made 2 positive trades. Two positive profits, and what it did is it shorted this time. So we ran aggressive, it made a long buy and a short positive. So one in shorting, one in longing, and then it lost in longing and then lost in shorting. But it had a 29% was its biggest win, and the biggest loss was 1.5%, which is what we want. We have safety nets in the bot to minimize losses, and that's what's great about this algorithm. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this, and what I'm gonna do now, I'm actually gonna do some randomization, and what I mean by that, so you don't think I'm just picking dates and that are profitable. I'm gonna go ahead and randomize. So I'm gonna go ahead and randomize. Let's see. Let's do June. So let's do June. Oops. 2017. And we'll do the 30th. 2 dates. We're gonna get 2 random dates, and we're just gonna randomize June 18th through June 15th. Okay, whatever. Litecoin, and then let's set it for safe. I'll try safe. Yeah. So we'll just run on safe because this is some random dates, but safe, it makes safer trades. So let's just run this. Let's see how it does. And I messed up, so give me a sec. So I chose the 8th, 2017, and 2017, and 15th. So I'm gonna run this. There we go. Now we'll get a real, real report. So it's gonna be pretty quick. It's not running through a lot of data. So that's why the graph popped up so quick. Okay, here we go. So, bot here. Let's check it out. And there we go. Lost. It did not win. Did not win in those dates. And that's okay, because it's not going to win every time. But the biggest win was 7%, and the biggest loss was 5%. But overall it lost. But I'm going to show you something. So even though it lost between these dates, right, that I randomly picked, watch this. I mean, the beauty of this bot, and I'm going to run it on safe, Litecoin. And I'm going to fast forward through this, so just give me a minute. And here we go. So this is the entire month of June. I just ran it through the whole entire month. I mean, because we're, if we start the bot on June 8th, for example, these bots are going to be running all the time with this algorithm, so longer periods of data is actually better. But there you go. So it made $29,000. It did still lose. It lost 70,000. This was not a good month. And it also, so it lost $70,000, but it profited 100,000. So it won. It's only 29% return. So, I mean, like I said, the bot doesn't win all the time. It can't. And it doesn't have massive gains all the time. But you can see, $29,000 profit, still profitable. So, we're going to show you what happens when we run Ripple on how it did amazing in December. So, Ripple did really good in December. if you have been watching crypto. It went up to I think $3, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run it on aggressive, and I'm gonna show you what sometimes because we're running on and diversifying on different coins, we're gonna catch huge returns when coins, you know, are in a huge uptrend, and I'm gonna show you that right now. So I'm gonna run this test and give it a second. We're gonna speed through. And the graph is loading up. So what's great about Dex and how we're going to distribute it across different exchanges and different coins is we're going to catch some massive uptrends in some different coins that have just amazing months. And as you can see, look at this uptrend. Incredible, right? And because we're going to be running safe mode, moderate, and aggressive on different coins on the same exchange and different exchanges, we're going to catch these. And so based on your portfolio also, that will be the pool you were put into. And so check this out. I mean, okay, so this might be a little over exaggerated because of slippage. And what slippage is I mean, slippage is basically I buy something and maybe slippage doesn't matter because the volume is so high that slippage does not matter. And slippage is when I buy something and the order book has to fill it, so I have a lot of money. Let's say I put $100,000 and I buy something. If I bought something with a coin that has low volume, has low trading volume, and I have a lot of money and I buy it at a low price, I'm actually going to pay a little bit higher for that price because the order book has to fill it as a market order. So this might be a little bit exaggerated, but not that much because Ripple has amazing volume. And so this might be 900,000 with slippage, maybe 950,000. We might only lose 50K on slippage. But look at this. Look how many trades it made. It made 83% wins was his biggest win, 83%. And its biggest loss was 15%. That's nothing. That's amazing. This is what we're looking for. And you can see the detailed trades. The buy price, the sell price. I mean, like, it does massive. Like, look, this, oh my gosh. Amazing trade. Look at this. It bought and sold for almost double. Like, but look, it lost $60,000. That's fine. I think that's the 15% that it lost. I mean, and it's okay because we're looking to win more than lose. No bot is perfect. It doesn't exist. But we have a bot that will work more so than lose. And because we diversify it on different coins, we're able to have high returns every single month, which is why we are sustainable. And I'm actually going to test one more data, and I want to show like one of the worst months for Bitcoin, which was in September, and it was bad. It was bad for a lot of coins, so I just want to show it just because it was not good. It's not a good month. So a lot of people, you know, it was a crazy month. It wasn't good. It was a bad market month. But let's check out how the bot did. So I'm going to fast forward this. Here we go. The chart's loading up for Bitcoin in the worst month. Not one of the worst months. And this is why. I mean, look at this. It started here and ended over here, and it crashed, man. It crashed big time. So I mean, buying and holding is crazy. Like, you know, you can't predict what's gonna happen. But let's see. Like, see, there we go. I mean, the bot didn't lose. It barely profited, but it's fine. This was a terrible month. Look at this. People got liquidated. They lost money. They were stressing out. They were literally stressing out during this market. But you don't have to do that with Dropil. Your paid drops in return you're getting double investment gains because you're buying and holding drops while investing them, right? And we're paying you back in drops based on the current value of drops. So if the price of drops decreases or loses value, we have to pay you more drops because it's not that more valuable, but drops are going to return to the original price or even further in an uptrend. So I mean, and then you have bigger returns because we paid you when drops weren't doing that well. The price of drops were low, and now the price of drops are high, and we paid you during the price of drops were low. So that's insane. So you get a buy and hold drops, and you get investment returns. It's amazing. So $386, bad month. It's okay. The bot does not win. You know, biggest win was 6%, biggest loss 11%. That's fine. We are going to diversify the coins on Litecoin, Ethereum, Dash, Neo, you know, other coins that have high volume. So we can take a look at the trades right here. Pretty just not good at all, but at least it didn't lose, you know, down here. So that's good. We have the safety nets in the algorithm that prevent massive losses, and this is fine. This is gonna happen. Bitcoin is uptrend right now. This is also the first generation Dex, and what I mean by that is this bot has been in development for a while now, and we actually have newer Dex generations that are going to come in the future in a couple months that we've, you know, upped our algorithm to be even better, and so it's going to be a bright future for Dropil. But you know, Dropil is a sustainable investment platform, and what I mean by that is these lending platforms that are out there that are promising 40% returns, 30% returns a month, 20% returns, even like 15% returns a month. It's not possible, and I'm going to show you why it's not possible and why those systems eventually break. Right? Not only are they lying about a bot and they don't prove it, or they say they do these things, I'm going to show you something. So let's say they offer 40%, up to 40, because almost every single one says that. And let's say you do a 24-month period, which is 2 years, right? Oh, sorry, my bad. So we're going to do to the power of 24 months, right? And let's say you do a $30,000 investment, right? $96 million is what that lending platform has to pay you on your $30,000 investment. It's not possible. And let's say 100 people do that. 100 people invest $30K into that platform for investment. $9.6 billion. They have to pay 100 people $9.6 billion. It's not possible. It's not sustainable. Dropil is sustainable. So that pretty much sums up the Dex bot and the back testing. For more information, check us out at dropil.com. Join our Telegram. It's on our website. Go to dropil.com. You'll be on the right-hand bottom corner. You can click Join our Telegram. Ask us questions. We're there. We want questions. The more questions, the better. And thanks for watching. We'll probably be doing a Q&A sometime soon, so check for that. And we'll see you soon.